What's going on YouTube? This is episode 10, SneakerHead TV. I want to thank everybody, of course, for staying tuned to the channel, watching everything, always showing support. Just off the bat, I want to give a shout out to the Lakers, man. I'm proud, I'm a Laker fan, diehard Laker fan, been a Laker fan since I was a little kid. This time, agreed to a deal to get Steve Nash yesterday, so very, very excited about that. I don't think it's going to give us the edge that we need against like OKC or other teams in the East, but I think it gives us a good step forward. I think we just need to get a better bench, and we can actually be able to do some things to hopefully win another championship very, very soon. So I'm really anxious to see what happens in this off season, to see what happens next season, and to see what the Lakers can do. Like I said, hopefully we get a better bench so we can go ahead and get try to make another run at a championship before Kobe retires in a couple of years. This week's topics I got, again, from Gavin MC 1988. Appreciate him giving another topic to talk about. So keep them coming, homeboy. I appreciate you, the topics. Like I said, keep them coming. If you guys have any topics you guys want to talk about, feel free to leave a comment or a direct message me, whatever you guys want to do. But this week's topic has been, we actually went over it a couple of times, but I want to get you guys' viewpoints on it about resellers. As I said before, I don't really agree or like. I think that's actually killing it. Everybody has their feelings about resellers. If you're a reseller, you're a reseller, whatever. But the majority of us sneakerheads have a problem with it. And lately, I've been watching what's his name? INTG Kicks. If you guys haven't checked him out, man, check him out. He's like serious. He's official. He's been saying like a lot of videos, and he only has a couple of videos out right now, but he's been just speaking on this actual topic for a while, and he has so much passion for the game, and he still has the same amount of passion for his dislike or hatred of resellers. And he made a lot of valid points as to why we should, stick together and try to fight against resellers. Because a lot of us sneakerheads, we say a lot of things, but we don't back it up. We need to come together as sneakerheads, as a brotherhood, and try to fight against these resellers. And the only way we can do that is to stop buying from them. The resellers will eventually stop buying, a mass amount of shoes, or going into stores on release day and buying as many pairs as they can, whether it be with their friends or family members going in to buying with them. They'll eventually stop if we stop buying from them. They're going to stop buying all these shoes and getting a big supply of it and wasting their money if we don't buy it from them. So I think we need to come together as a brotherhood of sneakerheads, come together as a community and stop buying from resellers. Now, I know it's not going to stop instantly, but just like it blossomed over the last couple of years, we need to come together and fight this together. And like I said, guys, please check out his video, man. He has an epic video, like a time for a change. That's INTG Kicks. I watched his videos last night, last couple of nights. I'm sorry. And it's been inspired me to actually want to talk about this topic and go in depth with it, because like I said, I'm tired of resellers, and you want to get a pair of kicks and you walk into a store and they're all sold out, and the store's only been open for 20 minutes or so. So I remember days not too long ago, maybe a couple years ago, when we were able to walk into a store maybe 2 days after a shoe came out and still be able to cop it in your size. And now it becomes pretty much any release, Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, pretty much any shoe that comes out now is just sold out instantly. You can't get it later on in the day it came out, or even a couple of days later. And like I said, I remember a couple of years ago, we were able to actually walk into a store the day of release, maybe the store opened 10 o'clock in the morning, and you were able to walk in 5 o'clock in the afternoon and still be able to cop your kicks. Or come in a week later and still be able to cop your kicks. It's crazy now that we can't buy shoes for retail. You got to go on different avenues of buying kicks now. like I say this every time, not even a big release, just jewelry releases now. Every release, the day the shoe comes out, you can go on Craigslist, Soul Collector, Nike Talk, just different avenues of buying shoes. You can go on any website. I guarantee you, 30 minutes after the store opens in your local area, or any general store opens in your local area, 30 minutes later, I swear you'll be flooded with people reselling the shoes for way more than what they're worth. Because these shoes nowadays are not worth what they're being charged for. Like, I know shoes probably cost a couple dollars to make, and we have to pay like $160 for them retail. If you buy it from retail, you probably have to pay like $250 at the least. And it's just getting crazy. It's getting out of hand now. Me personally, like I said, I haven't bought any shoes from resale. I just bought some like old shoes from somebody just trying to get rid of their shoes. But if I wanted to get a pair of Obsidians, like I really did want those shoes, but I knew the hype wasn't going to be, it's going to be overhyped for it, and I wouldn't be able to get them for retail. I waited in line like the night before or something, because I know I actually have a House of Hoops not too far away from my house right here, maybe like 20-minute drive or 15-minute drive from my house, and I could have went over there and tried to camp out for them or whatever, but I never camped out for a shoe before. The most I've ever done was for the Chicago 10s. I went maybe like an hour before the store opened and got them. But even now, like, it's crazy. Like I say, I stress to you guys, man, we got to come together. Man, like, I literally, like, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, we were able to walk in the store and generally buy the pair of shoes that we wanted. But now it's every release, every shoe that comes out, we can't get it unless it's through a reseller or camping out early for it. And it shouldn't come to that. I mean, these are sneakers, and a lot of people have passion for sneakers, and these resellers are just getting over on us, man. They're making a quick buck. And like I said, I don't care about people who sell shoes early for incredible high prices. I don't buy them from anyway, because I'm worried they're gonna give me some like B grades or some fakes. So I'm sorry, replicas. I'm sorry, I say I wouldn't say fakes anymore. But I'm too worried about paying $300 plus for a pair of replicas or B grades. So I'd rather get my shoes on release date. But like I said, I have no problem with anybody who sells shoes early, like Black Santa and who else sells shoes early? That's pretty much all I know is Black Santa. I don't really pay attention to all those people who sell shoes early. But Black Santa, I have no problem with him at all. Do what you do, homie. Like, but people who buy shoes on release date from the sneaker stores and then with no purpose of wearing them and just to sell them to make a quick buck, I have a serious problem with that. And no, I can't do nothing about it. I'm not going to, me by myself, I can't do nothing about it. But that's one thing that homie said, that this one person can't change it, but the community can change it. So we need to come together. If you guys are against resellers, stop buying from them. I know I don't have a big fan base to where I can speak to the masses, but one voice can inspire many. So I can say something, and one of my subscribers can say the same thing, and all his subscribers can say the same thing, and it can just blossom from there, and it can grow from one message. So I just urge you guys, if you guys are against resellers, to make a video, say the same message that you're against resellers. Ask your subscribers to say the same thing, and hopefully we can, build up something to where we can stop these resellers from selling shoes at horrible prices. I've been talking about this subject for a long time because I feel so passionate about it because I love sneakers. I've been a fan of sneakers since I was about like 10 years old, and from my first pair of shoes to now, I've grown respect for shoes, the culture, the inspiration behind shoes, and I love sneakers, and I hate to see that people can't buy shoes for retail prices because somebody else is trying to make a quick buck off of it. I know times is hard and you gotta feed your family, I understand that, but seriously, like, it's other ways of making money besides cheating people out of their passion. That's why I have a serious, serious problem with it. Cheating people out of their passion. A lot of people have a passion for sneakers, and it's time for a stop. It's time for a change. We got to do this, guys. So I'm urging you guys, if you're a subscriber of me, shoot a video, just discussing your feelings about it. Leave comments in my comment box, please. Like, let's stop this within the next couple of years or so. Hopefully we can get these resellers to leave it alone and we can go about our business. So that's pretty much my stint on that conversation, man. I appreciate, again, Gavin M. Clean, 1988, for this topic. Again, shout out to INTG Kicks. You guys check his channel out. I support homeboy, and he's a real dude. I appreciate that. Salute him. You know, as well as that, you guys know this coming Saturday, the Olympic Sixes are coming out. They haven't been released since 2000. It's a slight difference. The midsole's gonna be midnight blue instead of being white and blue. It'd be like mostly midnight blue, but they're coming out $160 retail. If you guys can get your hands on them, I suggest you do so. It's a classic colorway, classic shoe, but this is gonna be a big release for you guys. So this Saturday, a couple days, July 7th, the Olympic Sixes will be coming out, as well as the Olympic pack of the Nike brand. They come out with the Air More Uptempo, the original Pippins with the Air on the side, coming out in the midnight upper with the white Air on the side. So those are coming out, as well as the Air Force 180s, the Barclays coming out in Olympic colorway as well. I'm hopefully trying to get those as well. I need those in my collection. I need those like bad. I'm a big Nike fan, big Barkley fan. I love Barkley. I know I don't have any of his kicks. There's a lot of them I want to get, but those 180s are sick, man. I'm trying to get those as soon as I can. Hopefully be able to get them this Saturday. If not this Saturday, hopefully probably get them for retail. We'll have to overpay for them. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Again, check out next week. Hopefully next week, I'll talk to a couple people. I'm actually getting 2 new shoes in. I did a trade for one. It's a very big pickup from this season, or this year. I'm sorry, for 2012. It's a very big pickup, and as well as my Nike Grails. This is like my all-time favorite shoe colorway of Nike, and I'll already get the payment out to the guy, and hopefully he'll be getting them in next week. I'm hoping to get them around the same time so I can do an unboxing video for both of them. But if not, I'll probably just do one in each. But these are 2 very big pickups for me. I actually had somebody ask me to have the shoe in my collection before, and I didn't have it. Like I said, it's a very big hype shoe that came out this year. And I did, like I said, doing a trade for him. And I've already sent my shoes out to him. He's going to be sending them out today. So hopefully by next week, I'll be having them in. And my Nike Grails, I'm getting those in. Like I said, I've already sent the payment, and it's coming out. So you guys look out for that. 2 very big pickups. Other than that, you guys, as always, feel free to leave topics in the comment box, as well as direct message me. If you guys, again, I urge you to stand up against these resellers, man. Let's get this done. Let's get back to the old days where we can buy kicks for retail on the day they drop. And one voice can't do it, but many voices come together and change dramatically. So let's go ahead and do this, guys. Other than that, you guys have a good one. See you next week. Peace.